to week 3 of our Bible devotions. This week we're going to look at the book of Leviticus and Numbers. Have you ever had classmates back in elementary who were picked by teachers to write down the names of those who were noisy and put them on the board? Because I had those when I was in elementary, and we tend to get annoyed at those people. We don't like them because when the teacher's gone, they act like they're teachers, and once they threaten you that they will write your name on the board, and when you see your name there, you know that you're going to get something when the teacher comes back. And even though they're not teachers, they act like they're teachers because they were given authority, and they were doing that in behalf of the teachers. So the priest in the Old Testament, especially in what we're studying, is pretty much like that. Exodus chapter 32, when Moses came down from Mount Sinai, and then he saw the Israelites worshiping the golden calf, and they said that that's the God who took them out of slavery from Egypt. Moses stood in the gate of the camp. I'm reading from verse 26 of chapter 32. Moses said, "Who is on the Lord's side? Come to me." And all the sons of Levi gathered around him. So the sons of Levi, the men of the tribe of Levi, they were like the students who raised up their hands, teacher, I'll do it. So Moses asked for volunteers, and these sons of Levi stood for God. So they exacted punishment for those who disobeyed God in behalf of God. And so because of that, their reward is that they were given a special role in the whole camp of the Israelites. And the special role that was given to them is the priestly role. So they were assigned to become the priest to administer to everything that is necessary in the tent of meeting, because it will be a holy place. Remember Exodus chapter 40, the glory of the Lord filled the camp, filled the tent of meeting, so no one can just enter there. And only selected people can get inside there and work there, and those are the sons of Levi. And they will have very special roles, especially God asked for lots of offerings to be done. For example, in Leviticus chapter 1, there were laws for burnt offerings. Chapter 2, laws for grain offerings. Chapter 3, laws for peace offerings. Chapter 4, laws for sin offerings. 5, laws for guilt offerings. 6, now it talks about the priestly duties and all the other offerings that's needed from them. And then chapter 8, Aaron, as the leader of the tribe of Levi, was consecrated, and also his sons to serve as the chief priest. Why are priestly roles important during that time? And in our worship with God, why is there a need for priests? Our principle here is that God uses those who understand more to help those who understand less. You see, when God wanted to punish the Israelites for disobeying by building a golden calf, the sons of Levi, they stood up and they volunteered because they understand that they have done something wrong. And those who were able to understand more, they are expected, they have the responsibility to teach those who understand less. You know that, we have that in school. In school, you have teachers who understand more to help those who understand less. At home, you have your parents. They know more about life. They know more about things. They guide you. In the government, we have leaders, politicians who know about these things, and then they help us. So in stores, there are clerks, but there are managers who understand more. So every time there is someone who knows more, they always have the responsibility to help those who understand less, especially true in the kingdom of God. So priests are like that. They are the ones closer to God. They are the ones who serve God, and they are the ones who understand Him more. Now, their duty, the Levites, their duty is to help those who understand less. Now, if you know more about God, if He is calling you to know Him more, if He is putting in your heart and in your mind more information about Him, if He is revealing more of Himself to you, take note that you also will have a priestly duty to others. You also will have the responsibility to share the things that you know about God to those who know less about God, especially to those who know nothing about God. Because that is always the duty that God has given to those to whom He reveals Himself.